fans in the nosebleeds. Legends of the blacktop, Bill Russell, Kobe. Call Dr. J, I'ma get what you owe me. Championship. Championship. Championship.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining. us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We are here in Milwaukee. Home court advantage for the Bucks. Now here is Holiday. Out to Porzingis. Outside Tatum. Screen by Porzingis. And it's Jason Tatum with a three. Tatum's got his team on the board to start the game for Boston. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
Excellent defense from Holiday pays off with the steal, and it starts a successful fast break.
Giannis dunks it down.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. It's a three-point game. Outside Tatum. And he drives in. Outside White. 6 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Tatum no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Crosses over. He lays it in. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the game.
And Antetokounmpo showing his versatility yet again. His dribble moves are virtually unguardable.
And when you talk about Giannis's defense, he really has some unique attributes.
Boy, does he ever, Greg. I mean, you think about his length, his athleticism, his agility. He's a guy who can defend the ball and the screener almost at the same time because of that great length. So offenses sometimes go away from him in the pick and roll, which allows him to kind of play free safety on that back line as a rim protector.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Boston, no good that time either. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. And now the first timeout called here for Boston. No doubt, Craig, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
Now, Antetokounmpo. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. In the corner, Horford with it. The three from Tatum. Boston again missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Well, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. And that chess match is where they hope to improve.
And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And the dunk by Giannis.
A combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Outside Tatum to end the run. The long distance three is buried. Tatum's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Celtics. And they double up Giannis. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 8 points for him. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside. Defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there.
Back to White. Outside Tatum. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Antetokounmpo.
Timeout.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Portis can't get it to go. Boston trailing. Here's Tatum. He's got 6. Pass to Brown. The kick out to Tatum. 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Outside, Antetokounmpo to the inside. Drives to the hoop. Off target at the rim. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bucks. He got into double digits for the quarter. And Some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Lillard and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And that's a defensive breakdown there. You can't give Lillard room to take off like that.
In the corner, Horford with it. Outside, Tatum. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might help some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo could arguably be called the most feared slasher in league history. He says, I just tried to read the crowd, read the walls, and see where I can beat them. There's a second there that you can attack the seams and change your speed. I've done this 25 to 30 times every night, so I know what to look for. Kevin?
He definitely does, David. A master at his craft. Hey, D.A., thanks for the report. Bucks leading by 4. Lillard left side, and Lillard throws it down.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
So 2022-23 was a tough year for Chris Middleton, dealing with a series of injuries.
But you know, Kevin, I thought he quickly found his form again upon his return, and I think that speaks to his character and work ethic.
Pass to Portis. Kicks it out to Giannis. Giannis charging into the lane.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms could be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Pass to Brown. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Kicks it out to Beasley. The 3. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
It takes so much work to keep Giannis off the glass. He's got that great length and athleticism. Boy, he's a real problem on the boards.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Absolute heartbreak, Clark, for the Bucks last year in the postseason.
You're right, Kevin. It was a shocker to see the Bucks go down in the first round as the 1 seed. And Miami really handled them, too. Knocked them out of there in 5 games. The Heat played with a lot of energy, got contributions from a lot of different players, and key defensive stops with a balanced attack. Did Milwaukee in.
In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
An obvious fan favorite. It's all about hard work with Bobby Portis. That's how he proved himself in this league and how he makes a difference night after night.
The wide open look here for Porzingis. Knocks down the three ball. Porzingis has got 5.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
Outside Tatum. Back to Holiday. The kick out to Brown. In the corner. Tatum with it. No one covering. 8 points for him.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Celtics passing it around. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
Lillard with it to the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Using his size, Giannis.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
In the corner, Tatum with it. Three-pointer. And again, Boston with the triple.
You got to D-up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Porzingis. Now here's Tatum. Good work defensively by Lillard. That shot, no good. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Lillard scanning the floor. Lopez a screen. And the rejection by Tatum.
And look at Tatum turning up the defensive intensity, outworking the shooter.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Timeout called, the Bucks. The Celtics making a switch here. Here's Brown. Spins. Horford has a wide open look. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Horford's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Celtics. And Greg, the massive contract extension for Jaylen Brown this past summer, for a time, the richest in NBA history.
You gotta pay to play, or in this case, to contend for titles. With Tatum and Brown, the Celtics have that opportunity.
Holiday with it. Lillard picks him up. Out to White. It's up a three. Buries it from three-point range. White's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Giannis. He's got 20. Kicks it down to Middleton. Offensive rebound. Oh, Giannis! Wow!
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
Porzingis with the steal. All alone. Brown jams it in.
Well, how about Porzingis showing you some nice quickness and activity, determined to get after the steal.
Right side, Portis. Down low. Here's Giannis.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Now a timeout called by Boston. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Boston trailing. Outside Tatum. In the corner, Horford with it. Outside White. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Middleton. Trips down the breakaway slam.
You know, part of what endears Middleton to his teammates, he gets it done at both ends. I mean, this guy shows you active hands on the defensive end, and he can do a lot of good stuff.
Nice ball movement by Boston. White down low. The kick out to Tatum. Outside, Horford. Fires from deep. No good on the shot. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They've led by as much as 10. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, that's just an assertive play by Giannis against tough defense, drawing a foul and still getting the shot off.
Free throw good. Giannis. He doesn't get the second one. Celtics trailed by 4. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. These Celtics are playing with a high level of motivation. All-star Jason Tatum says what we talk about before the game, halftime, is win by any cost, by any means. Figure it out, win the game, and build great habits along the way. Kevin?
Still room to grow. David, thanks. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Big time slam, Giannis. Oh, my.
Lillard's passing game, a thing of beauty. Got that ball to a guy who had a quality look and got it to him on time.
Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Horford. Now, Tatum. 15 points in the game. On the wing, Holiday. Back to Tatum. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Timeout called. The Bucks.
Timeout.
And the Celtics making a change here.
Number 7, Jaylen Brown.
40 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Lillard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, such a fierce competitor. Lillard can score from anywhere on the court, and there's no one you'd rather give the ball to with the game on the line.
So he gets them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Outside Holiday. And Tatum out top the key. To the middle. 5 on the clock. Here's Brown, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Lillard, right side. Over Holiday. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Celtics trailed by 6. Inside. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one, doing it all.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Count the basket. Antetokounmpo's got 11 points here in just the second half.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Brown drives in, and it's in there.
And Brown really is at his best when he takes it inside. I mean, the defense has no idea what to do with it.
Bucks leading by 4. Outside Portis. That shot no good. Great D that time from Tatum. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. Now, he wants this team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do. We can keep it if we don't get too cautious. We play our game. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Over in the corner, Lillard drills the three-pointer. And the Bucks lead by 7.
And that is just too easy for Lillard. A legitimate threat to burn you from the corner.
Outside Holiday sinks the triple. Holiday's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Antetokounmpo in the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
And the dunk by Tatum.
Man, I love how strong Tatum goes to the rack. When you give him room to get up, he's banging that thing.
Beasley right side. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Tatum down low. The kick out to Brown. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Giannis outside. Beasley in the corner. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And so it's Holiday with it. They'll bring it up for the Celtics. Over in the corner, Porzingis. There's a minute 40 left in the game. Here's Brown. Outside Holiday. A three from Porzingis. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no cover.
Here's Giannis. You know, he rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Holiday with it. Lillard picks him up. It's White on the wing. It's to Porzingis. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Giannis. Yes!
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.